Hey, what's up? I'm DJ Sixsmith. Welcome to Sit Down. RJ Freed is back with us. Tuning Out the News is also back. It's on Paramount Plus now, season 2. RJ, what's up, man? Good to talk to you. How are you?
You too. Good to see you again.
So our cartoon president, officially over. Tuning Out the News is the focus now. How's life been for you the past year, and how cool is it to have this on Paramount Plus right now?
Yeah, it's really exciting to, obviously not having this massive attention, suck that was the Donald Trump presidency has been very liberating. I think a lot of comedians would agree. This is fun new territory. We can actually focus on some issues now. Yeah, it's very strange to not wake up and feel the need to check Twitter to find out what fresh hell awaits. It's definitely a different news cycle, and I think comedically it's been very liberating. So yeah, we're having a lot of fun with it.
That's awesome. So with season 1 of Tuning Out the News, people were really into it. You know, it was a little bit different from what you've done before. You had all these politicians that came on. What do you want to do for season 2 here?
Season 2, I think, we're definitely going to, we have lots of awesome guests on the show. We've got senators, we got governors. We'll have people, Hollywood activists, from all over the political spectrum. We're also introducing we introduced a new show called The Establishment, which is more of like our center right show. We're also going to introduce a new show called Smart Talk Tonight, which is going to be something different than what we normally do, which is we're actually going to put cartoon characters into a live action set, like the almost like Between Two Ferns, only with a cartoon character instead of Galifianakis. So yeah, we're just going to expand ourselves, and then hopefully this pandemic goes away and we can actually put our cartoon characters on the road and actually attend real life events and put them in there. So we're excited.
What has surprised you the most about this experience so far?
I think how impressive our production crew is. I don't know if people are not familiar with this show. We write it in the morning, we record it in the afternoon, and by that night we have an animated segment. And it's all the work that goes into making a same-day animated show. It really blows I don't come from an animation world. I come from a comedy background. But with the infrastructure they've put together to put this show together is truly fascinating. I can't believe they do it. Just to give you a little preview, right now we've crunched it down so the show is done probably about 4 or 5 hours after we record. And so what happens is when the performers are actually they perform with the real guests. Simultaneous to that, there are animators, excuse me, who are doing a kind of motion capture animation through Character Animator at the exact same time that are kind of doing the animation, and then the lip sync gets done. So it's like we're animating, recording at the same time, gets married up, lip sync gets fixed, edited, all happens within 5 or 6 hours. It's crazy, and really a testament to the animation production team that they make that happen, because it doesn't happen anywhere else on streaming or TV.
And just how about being on Paramount Plus? I mean, you've done the CBS All Access thing, you've been on Showtime.
Yeah.
I mean, this is some really cool momentum here. So what does that mean to you?
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, Paramount Plus has been, it's really cool that we get to, Stephen Colbert's, umpire is slowly growing. It's really cool that people can come, they can find Late Show, they can find Tuning Out the News. They can find Corden and Carpool Karaoke and also all the Comedy Central shows. So it's just super nice that there's a community of shows around Tuning Out the News. So we have people with the similar sensibilities to the show that are going to be on that hub anyways. And Paramount Plus has also just been wildly creatively supportive. For those who watch the show, I can't believe we get away with it every day. We get to do the kind of edgy comedy that it's just so thrilling and exciting. And I think we get a lot of tweets saying, I can't believe CBS is doing this show, which I think is super flattering to the network and to Paramount Plus, that there also can be a hub where these shows that are super edgy and really pushing the boundaries can live.
We've talked at a few different points of your career. So at this point, what are you trying to do with your comedy? How do you push boundaries and what are some of the things that you're really trying to stress here, especially in season 2?
Well, there's one thing that we repeatedly notice about this show is that there's things that live action human beings can't say that we can because we have animated characters. And so there's a lot of things that I would say on paper feel like, that's too dark or goes too far, where animated character saying it kind of washes over you. So, I think we're going to continue to really push the boundaries on what we're going after, but also making sure the targets are right. There's not some false equivalency. We're always going to be pushing it and trying to speak truth to power in a way that only animated characters can. Look no further than South Park. What they've kind of paved the way for our show, certainly. So, we've upset the left, we've upset the right, we've upset the middle. But that's, we want to continue to kind of challenge our audience, but also make them feel like, hey, this is a show that's really pushing it and genuinely looking for the truth. We've always tried to do the news better than the news. That's one thing that's super important to us.
If you're upsetting everybody, you're definitely doing it right. And I think that's the coolest part of the show. When you think about season 1, was there a cameo that really picked up steam for you and the team, or one that you personally enjoyed?
Yeah, the big thing that's relevant to this day is this Rick Wilson Lincoln Project interview. That was something that we researched the hell out of before interviewing him, and found some things that we thought the news media wasn't questioning enough. And the segment really hit for both the left and right, which was very interesting. It made the rounds in right-wing media circles and left-wing media circles. And Lincoln Project kind of went about their business, but now every week there's a new expose on issues within the organization, and so that segment I feel like keeps getting retweeted every once in a while, and people saying, wait, Tuning Out the News was on this a while back, but it seems to have resonated, and that's certainly. I don't think we go looking for trouble or anything like that, but when we see something that doesn't smell right, we got a research department that is amazing, and they dig in, and we'll see what's going on, and we take our credibility very seriously, and I want to make sure our audience knows that if we see something, we're gonna challenge it if it feels like the right target.
I think you and the team really serve an important role here. Just using your comedy to talk about the news. We've seen this with The Daily Show. We've seen this with some alternative formats here, and I think it's an important thing. And also in a brand new administration, right? Like you sunk into the world of Trump for 4 years. We're just getting going here with Biden and Harris, but what have you noticed so far just about the news cycles and just about trying to do comedy in this new administration as well?
Yeah, I think there's definitely even with Biden's latest speech about the vaccine rollout and a year of COVID, I think the temperature has definitely just kind of gone down overall. It does feel like there's we have a more competent administration. But that said, there are things that which you'll see on the show that we still a lot of campaign promises that haven't been fulfilled. There are things that we're going to continue to push on from the left as well as the right. So I think there was obviously the COVID relief bill was a huge step forward for the country, and was, I think, very welcome to not only us as creatives but also the country. So but look, as long as there's power and money in the system, which there always is going to be, there's always going to be some level of corruption or hypocrisy. People used to say the cartoon president, it was not about Donald Trump. It was about the soup that Donald Trump lived in, that allowed Donald Trump to be elevated through the system. And Tuning Out the News is constantly, it's media, it's lobbyists, it's the power players, it's everything, and it creates a soup in which there's always going to be news, no matter what. It's never going away.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it, and you and the team do a great job. RJ, pleasure to catch up, man. Best luck with everything, and we'll talk to you down the road, all right?
Yeah, thanks so much, DJ.